Hey, good evening, OLFMs. Wake to Wake Tip, Paul Martin and Squest. Glad to see you. I hope you're doing very well. It is Thursday, October the 7th. And of course, as we know, Thursday is always Poutine for Thursday. And I was very fortunate to pick up a little poutine from the fine folks at Alchemy, not Alchemy Brewing, sorry, Noble Pig. Just right next to Alchemy, in fact. And what better thing to wash that down with than a little 52-foot stout made with actually birch syrup from the fine folks at Barkerville Brewing Company in Quesnel. And October is not only a great month for all sorts of things, but it is also BC Craft Beer Month. So I will be celebrating with a little bit of that Barkerville Brewing 52-foot stout. So hope you're doing well. It's been a busy week at Open Learning as always. And let's start off with some news from OLFMs. Last time I was sharing with you the news about, there was the documentary on BC history that has John Belshaw, and look what I have in my hands here. A fine copy of Stephen Earle's new book, A Brief History of the Earth's Climate. Just picks the small topics, that guy, which is awesome, and it's really, really good. Everyone's Guide to the Science of Climate Change. So act now and buy Steve's book. So some more publishing news to share from OLFMs. Our fine friend, Dr. Ian Pardo, who does a lot of teaching for us as an OLFM, and also has just done some great work developing courses for us. Wonderful guy. He has a brand new, the third edition of the widely used textbook on regression modeling called Applied Regression Modeling. And I was really waiting for the third edition of this, and it delivers a concise but comprehensive treatment of the application of statistical regression analysis for those with little or no background in calculus. It sounds like he's talking to me. The third edition has Ian has reworked many of the more challenging topics, including learning outcomes and additional exercises. And, one of my requests after the first two editions was there really wasn't enough on multiple linear regression using matrices. So I was pleased to see that as part of the third edition. So cheers, Ian. Well done. And congrats on that publication. Other news, and I mentioned Ian, and he's done some great work for us on OER development. And there is another round of OER development grants that you can apply for through the University Library in conjunction with CELT and Open Learning. And the OER development grant, there's 3 grants available this fall, and I've definitely heard already from a few OLFMs who are putting together proposals, but it's not too late. You can still apply by Monday, October 16th. Actually, I don't think Monday is October the 16th, but it's either Monday or it's October the 16th. I will try to figure that out for you. But definitely I'll share the link for the OER resource site that has the information about how to apply for the grant. So definitely keep that in mind. We are really trying to really focus on OERs through Open Learning in our course development, but also really do our best to work on the creation and reworking of existing OERs. So it's something we're very passionate about, and really that TRU Open Learning is a real leader in the use and development of OERs. So please do keep that in mind, and thank you to the OERDG Steering Committee for all your hard work on that grant. Wow. So speaking of other things that are really wonderful going on at TRU, definitely check out Brenna Clark-Gray's introductory masterclass in podcasting. And so that is just starting up, and there is sort of an open course. There's sort of a 4-week self-paced open introductory masterclass in podcasting. And Brenna is a real pro at podcasting and has lots to share with you. So definitely do check that out. I'll put that link in the sort of the newsletter for tonight. And wow, we are doing a lot of hiring right now in terms of OLFMs. So the team there is really working hard to set up interviews and take in applications and all those things. But do keep an eye on the job board at TRU because you will find lots of postings there for OLFMs, and I'm sure we'll have more over the months to come. So definitely keep your eye on that, and do definitely apply. We'd love to have you offering more courses for us as an OLFM. So that would be terrific. Finally, it is, we're coming up on Thanksgiving weekend, Canadian Thanksgiving. And, when I was teaching in the United States, I taught there a couple of separate times, and one when I was at the University of Vermont, I taught Canadian literature, and I was also the director of the Canadian Studies program there. And so every time I would explain to my students that, it's October, and in fact, in Canada, it's Thanksgiving. This really blew their minds, and it was very puzzling to them. And more than once, I had students say, Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. So, when is Canadian Christmas? Do you celebrate that on the same day? The other thing I would often get is they'd say, so Canadian Thanksgiving. And I would say, well, no, actually in Canada, we just call it Thanksgiving. Because they thought Thanksgiving was only an American thing. And so then they would say, if it's not called Canadian Thanksgiving, and it's just Thanksgiving, what do you call Thanksgiving when we have it? And I remember one year going, Yanksgiving? Yeah, that did not go over well. So don't try that at home and when you run into Americans. But I do wish you a wonderful weekend, a happy Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you get a chance to relax and stay safe and enjoy a bit of time off. And I look forward to seeing you again, probably a week from today. So signing off from the corner of 3rd and St. Paul, it's Paul Martin. And by the way, I should say that I've had, I'm still getting like 100 or 200 emails a day from people. I've got a number of OLFMs who've emailed me over the last week or so. I will try to get back to you over the weekend. It's been a busy week, but I will definitely get a chance to respond then. So thank you again for all your hard work and for everything that you do for Open Learning and all Open Learning students. And I will see you again next week. Take good care.